Grateful regards and shalom. I hope everyone is doing well this Sabbath and had a good week. So today I wanted to talk about my defense diet. And I think if you count the letters, the alphabet from D to G, we are not that far off from our Genesis Delight diet. Back in the day when I started really looking into the type of recipes that I wanted to make for therapy and for cleanness and for pleasure, delight, I made a YouTube Mod Podge playlist of all of the recipe videos I wanted to include in my diet called Clean Eating is Delightful, right? Um, but I've fallen from the grace just a little bit from the clean eating and find myself in a defense diet place because my appetite is a little less than normal for me. Um, I have some supplements and some uh, grocery list items that I'm including in my diet to sort of cater to what's a little less than natural cravings and um, nutritional needs. And it saddens me because we shouldn't have to feed ourselves in a functional nutrition manner. We should just be able to feed ourselves clean foods and feel the after effects of that, feel our best, amazing, without having to do functional medicine. But I'm doing the functional nutrition for now. Um, and some of my supplements are like ashwagandha to treat myself for hypervigilance. And that's actually what's creating these other cravings and this a little less than natural um, need for functional nutrition. Then I have berberine glucose support, right? Um, so this actually has MCT oil in it as well, which I'm cooking with coconut oil that has MCT oil in it also. Then I have a iron, B vitamin, and zinc gummy. Just because I have a little low iron and I need the B vitamins and zinc because I don't eat that much meat. I bought these multis for my children that have probiotics. And then I even have some yummy proteins. So I had to stick with Garden of Life for my chocolate. And for my vanilla, I'm trying Sun Warrior. And next time I'm gonna get the collagen peptide building protein in the Tahitian vanilla, because Tahitian kind of reminds me of Haiti for some reason, Tahitian. And yeah, and so I'm gonna try that flavor as well. And then I have blue spider. So that's kind of where I'm at in my supplements. And I feel good just caring for my health, caring for my glucose, caring for my cholesterol, and putting very little, zero to little salt in my foods. I'm just including like pink salt, at minimal value because my cholesterol was high on my last blood test. That and my sugar, I was pre-diabetic. So the glucose support and some of these other things are to make up for my body's ailments, right? Functional nutrition rather than just eating because it's clean, because it's yummy, because this is what I want. I'm eating because this is what I need to do for what I need for my body. But yeah, so on my defense diet list, I have Ezekiel bread, liquid grape juice, which has chromium, um, alkaline water, and this is like an enriched water. But my body needs this water for some reason. Whenever I drink it, it's like I soak it up like I'm a flower. Like I really soak up this water, and I find that I am doing so much better. Um, all around when I drink my alkaline water. Um, than when I'm drinking like a different type of water, like a purified water or a spring water, etc. Um, yeah, and like the Ezekiel bread is low glycemic and made from sprouted grains. So another thing I've done is taken out like popcorn, like a lot of popcorn. I've taken out potatoes, like russet potatoes, red potatoes, um, the little white potatoes. I've taken out rice. Um, I've taken out like refined grains, and just sticking to like quinoa or some legumes, and or maybe a little bit of the Ezekiel bread or grape nut cereal for fiber because unfortunately I'm craving a little bit of a a sugar. But if I instead do like a um, frozen banana with peanut butter that has magnesium, it has a little bit of sweetness, and then it has like a fat, like a peanut butter or something like that. That typically will satiate the craving, or sometimes like a grape nut cereal with some milk, or a little bit of Ezekiel bread with some, um, grass-fed butter tends to kind of satiate the craving for me. I also have like lemon on my list here. I do like lemon. I also like lime a lot. It depends kind of like which one via recipe or little nutritional hack if I want to use lemon versus lime. So like I'll use lemon in my green tea with honey, or I'll use lime with my avocado boats. Um, Turmeric. I'm trying to use more turmeric. I'm gonna make like a turmeric juice this week. I just naturally want to pair the orange colors together. So I have some organic carrots in the fridge. I might try to do turmeric with them and then see what I can make that kind of tastes a little sweeter with. Whether it be pineapple or, I'll see what I want to try there. Um, Cinnamon is also good for your blood sugar. The turmeric is good for burning fat, for anti-inflammation, for cognitive function. Um, Carrots are on my staple list, so for energy. And I was doing like the carrot juice every day, but even just like, cutting up the carrots and having a little bit of hummus or some nut butter, as an option with lunch, depending on what I ate for breakfast and what I'm eating for lunch. Cabbage for my joints. I've been eating a lot of purple cabbage. Sometimes we buy green cabbage. Moringa is one of my superfoods, and it actually has protein in it. It's called miracle leaf in some regions. So yeah, I do love moringa, and I get it fresh from a local farm. And so that really brings in the clean eating is delightful, what I refer to as my Genesis style diet, more so than just healing my ailments, but just eating because um, of desire, and then like my staple salad, if I don't have enough time to make my own salad dressing and stuff, um it's basically a romaine, a fresh romaine with mushrooms, green onions, and then I think it's called a zaldia onion. It's like a creamy, almost like a ranch, but it's like a creamy onion dressing, and it's really good. So that's kind of like my if I haven't planned ahead, or if I haven't prepped a dressing, just something I can have in the fridge for a salad. And then my shake is like hands down a banana peanut butter chocolate with a little bit of dates shake. I just love that, and I can throw spinach in it, and um, it tastes so good to me. So that's like my survival shake. And the chocolate being um, the Garden of Life protein chocolate, and maybe a little bit of a semi-sweet chocolate chip in there as well. um, I have tuna and salmon as uh, vanadium options. I have legumes and green beans on here. I have broccoli, cruciferous vegetable. I do have eggs as a staple on my defense diet. Um, and then, yeah, and then my supplements. So I'm getting into, you know, um, doing my chromium, um, via the liquid grape juice, and taking my berberine, taking ashwagandha on the weekends to kind of calm my hypervigilance. I noticed that it's actually helpful for work, but then on the weekends I like to just kind of like rest from my instinctiveness. And then I include green tea for L-theanine. Again, the C8-MCT oil is really good for ketones, stabilizing blood sugar, and fat burning. Um, Garden of Life Vitamin Code is another supplement that I like, and it has zinc and B12, but I'm taking that in my other vitamin right now. Yeah, and I really enjoyed a really yummy superfood, blue spirulina, um, uh, smoothie bowl this week. It was delicious. And then the last thing that I'm really looking forward to on my defense diet is getting wheatgrass from True Leaf, and actually getting a growing kit and a little stainless steel um, like mill. So I'll be able to juice my own wheatgrass. That's going to be really fun. I'm going to put that on my counter. Yeah, and other than that, I am doing like an organic coffee. Um, I love my green juices. I'm trying to get more of my dinner salads. My dinner salads are on my Devon's diet. Um, and yeah, and that kind of puts me at a really good, you know, 3/3 sort of um proportion of vegetarian or vegan dinners, meals, including my dinners there, as the super salads. And yeah, so this is my defense diet. I'm feeling pretty good about it. And the cutting out the like refined sugars really, really helped me have energy. I mean, I'm talking about like I feel so much healthier. Um, I have way more energy. I just feel like a new being. It's really, really helped me. Now I still have some of like the visual fat. um, Another person that I follow is Dr. Jockers. So when it comes to like the functional medicine, and then Fully Raw Christina, she brings in a lot of the nature nurtures aspect of not just eating what from what you need, but eating from what you want, and enjoying it and going and eating seasonally and like I just got my mulberries from the farm and they tasted so good. Me and my son Malachi just like gobbled them all up right off the counter after we picked them fresh from the trees. And the boys had so much fun picking the mulberries. So that was a really fun, like April excitement that we just enjoyed and it was delightful. Um, and yeah, marinas, they're pretty much all year round. They had kale and cabbage, which are really good, like all through winter, spring, crops. The light leafy green lettuces, like the mustard greens and the romaine lettuce are growing back. So those pods are started and they'll probably be in their stage ready to pick probably by like summer or so. So I'll enjoy some more of their romaine, but for now I'm just buying it at my farmer's market. And they have a lot of really fun things too. So there's a different market that has coconuts. I really want to get some coconuts. I have to see when they're in season. Um, and so, yeah, I'm just kind of between my defense diet and my Genesis diet, or my Exodus A, B, C, D, E, F, G to Genesis. I'm so close, right? But yeah, this is where I'm at and what I'm doing for my health. And I hope that you're doing yummy things for your health. And and that's all. So cheers to that. And I hope you have a good rest of your weekend. Thanks for being here.